In the heart of Western Europe lies a country that has shaped the continent's destiny for centuries. France has been a theater of invasions, a global imperial power, and today remains one of the world's leading diplomatic forces. But in an increasingly unstable international landscape, what is the true level of security within French territory? If Paris were targeted by an incident tomorrow, would France be prepared to resist? French history is marked by conflicts that shifted the balance of power in Europe. During the Middle Ages, the Hundred Years' War against England forced the country to organize politically. Centuries later, under the command of Napoleon Bonaparte, the nation became the greatest military force in Europe. France currently has a population of approximately 68 million, but only between 200,000 and 300,000 active-duty soldiers. The country possesses its own nuclear umbrella, which serves as a protective barrier, the so-called deterrent force. Militarily, France is not considered vulnerable. It is, without a doubt, one of the best prepared defense systems on the planet. However, since no system is perfect, we must look at where the country is most fragile. The greatest danger lies not just at the borders, but in energy. France relies heavily on nuclear energy to keep its lights on and its factories running. The security of power plants and the transmission grid is a vital strategic point. These plants are scattered across various regions, usually near large rivers or the coast. Examples include Gravelines Plant, North, Cattenom Plant, Northeast, near the border with Luxembourg and Germany. It is a key hub connecting French energy with the rest of Central Europe. The country uses electricity for almost everything, including home heating in winter and the rail system. Any technical failure or coordinated external disruption that shuts down several reactors at once would cause a disaster. If the power stops, basic services like hospitals and the internet stop with it. Regarding transportation, France has what we call a radial system. This means that almost all major highways and train lines, operated by SNCF, were designed to pass through a single place, the Paris metropolitan area. This model creates choke points. If the terminals around the capital are paralyzed, the impact is not just local. The entire country grinds to a halt, preventing food, fuel, and medicine from reaching the interior. 3. Ports and supply. The dependence on large ports like Marseille, Fos, and Le Havre creates a risk of bottlenecking. Any prolonged blockade at these docks paralyzes the national supply chain. Without the flow coming from the sea, the country would have to survive solely on its emergency stockpiles, which have a limited duration, thus creating a social crisis. The scenario that most concerns civil defense authorities is the paralysis of the hospital network through cyber means. In a metropolis, the system failure of a large health center would result in a logistical bottleneck for emergency services, SAMU, and neighboring hospitals. This domino effect is what makes digital health infrastructure one of the most sensitive pillars in France's resilience. Additionally, France possesses the second largest exclusive economic zone, EEZ, in the world. It covers about 11 million square kilometers of sea, second only to the United States. While this is an advantage, it also opens up a major vulnerability. Global internet and finance depend on undersea cables. If these cables were physically severed, it could isolate French territories or interrupt the flow of money passing through the country's data centers. In a conflict, this would function as a digital blackout, preventing the government from coordinating a response to the crisis. From a strategic perspective, destabilization today would not require millions of soldiers, but would instead focus on logistical isolation. Without supplies, society becomes fractured. With hospitals locked down, panic spreads, communication cut off. Without the internet, no one knows what is happening, preventing an organized reaction.